I could accept dating in this generation with all the flakes and the social media problems and the dating app problems. I could accept all of that if people could just start with some effort in mind. Like, I am so sick of starting a conversation with somebody who matched with me, who decided to message me first, and then just silence. You know, their conversation is so dead. They have absolutely no ability to keep a conversation going. And it's like, you started this whole thing with me. So why exactly should I be the one that has to keep everything going and be hyper fixated on how you're feeling and ask you how your day is? I am so incredibly sick of this pathetic little cycle of people messaging me or trying to hit me up and then them having absolutely no interest in continuing the conversation. What is the point? I don't understand.
Wholesome is hot. It's 2025. Let's change dating culture. Instead of grabbing drinks, let's go to the farmer's market. Let's grab some food and a blanket and have a picnic at a park. Let's take a walk together. Let's create real, meaningful conversation. Let's figure out whether our goals, our lifestyles, and our values are aligned. If you have these real conversations without alcohol, you'll pretty quickly figure out whether that person is for you and whether it's worth investing time in each other. So 2025, let's change dating culture. Let's leave alcohol behind. Wholesome is hot, healthy is hot. Stay dialed.
3 dating tips that will empower your dating life in 2025. The first one, we're going to start speaking up for our needs and our non-negotiables. Figuring out the non-negotiables right off the bat is going to save you time, headache, heartache, and the only way to know this is by speaking up and asking where do they see themselves in the next 5 to 10 years, what are their views on kids, marriage, so on and so forth. And by speaking up, you're going to know this right off the bat. Once you are your authentic self, you will know if your partner is capable of meeting your genuine needs or not. And you don't want to waste your time on somebody that's not going to be able to meet your needs. The second one, we're going to start setting boundaries. Boundaries are critical in a relationship because boundaries are essentially an expression of our feelings and our needs combined. The third one, we're going to start believing people's actions, not words, actions. Anybody can say whatever they want, but eventually their actions will speak for themselves. If you feel like you have a hard time speaking up for your needs or don't know how to set boundaries, you may have one or more limiting beliefs that's stopping you from doing this. If you want to be able to eliminate these fears, shoot me a DM and follow for more.
7 dating cheat codes for men. Warning, extremely powerful video. 1. Do not take things slow, seize the moment, and be direct with your intentions. There's no perfect time, so be bold and make your move. 2. Don't fall for the break trick. If your girl wants a break, it might mean she wants to date other men. Give her the space she needs. Leave her. 3. Understand how girls operate. Women are often driven by emotions rather than logic. Instead of trying to change her mind, focus on creating positive emotions. 4. Follow the 2-3 rule. Balance is key in relationships. For every 3 displays of affection she shows, respond with 2. This prevents you from appearing too eager or needy. 5. Want her, don't need her. Neediness is a turnoff. Show interest, but maintain your independence and make it clear that you have a fulfilling life outside of the relationship. 6. Never be a girl's sure thing. Keep an air of mystery and don't let her take you for granted or think she has you wrapped around her finger. 7. Don't try to solve her problems. When she shares her problems, she's looking for empathy, not solutions. Listen, validate her feelings and offer support.
Men know right away when they date a woman if they're going to stay with this woman.
Honestly, as somebody with brothers and as somebody who grew up around a lot of men, I cannot even describe to you how simple men are. And I say this to say that if you're second guessing where you stand with a man, if you're thinking, I don't know if he wants to marry me, I don't know where I stand, sister, you're not the one. I know men who have literally risked it all to be with the lady that they love. So do not sit there and tell yourself that, oh, things are just complicated. Maybe I need to give him more time. Oh, maybe he's a slow burner. No. And I'm not gonna lie to you. After watching a bunch of videos on TikTok, I am convinced that men know whether they want to marry you or not, like literally from the jump. Like, I'm talking about the first interaction. So if he's taking his sweet time, if he's making you second guess where you stand, if he's trying to do haram stuff with you, I feel like that literally says it all. And us women need to navigate this world with that in mind. because knowing how simple men are and how simple things can be if a guy actually wants you and cares about you makes things so much easier. And make sure that we're not wasting time with men who just want to kiki with us for the time being.